Everybody, thanks for tuning in to the Command Center Part 2 edition, Night Watch, the Nightcap. We're watching what happened today. We're like halfway through, and we're monitoring the situation in Portland as we speak. A dance party earlier in New York City at one point. Florissant, Missouri was protesting again. I've seen that city a lot. I've never heard of it before any of this, but there's a guy playing a violin in Aurora earlier today. Let's go. All kind of shit. Yeah, so I mean, I think we've mentioned it before. Like, people mentioned it that the riot cops can't run too far with all their riot shit on. But I still say, what happens in the middle of the summer? Do you think some of the cops get heat struck because of all that shit on them? Because I feel like that's going to be a tactical advantage.
Most definitely. And it's like that whole thing. Well, I don't know if these motherfuckers train or not, but they should be able to run for fucking ever with all their gear. That they should if they're training properly. But I don't know if they do that or not. But yeah, I can definitely bet that there's definitely some dudes dying from, like, not dying, but passing out from heat stroke. Hell, I went to a fucking promotion ceremony, and literally we're inside a building, and it's like kind of hot because the AC wasn't working, and we all stand up to for the fucking national anthem and do all this bullshit and everything. And then as a chaplain is saying a prayer, a girl literally just passes the fuck out. So like it don't take much for people to pass out.
A lot of shit happened. There are 4 different cams in Aurora earlier today. One of them was named Ghost Rider. The other one's called Otto the Watchdog. And the other one's called Cut the Plastic. They got some good names in Aurora. He said, how far can you walk, bitch?
You walk, bitch.
Where are they going? They just walking around?
Shit, is on a patrol. It's on a freedom patrol.
Let me know if anything happens. Who are they talking shit to? Got him.
Go
Love
high.
7-Eleven. These trolls, man, they be too trolly.
We'll be right here.
He's showing his shirt, his belly. White people are the dumbest. Motherfucker lifted his shirt up.
I guess that's what it was going to. Stole some
Weirdos.
dumbass.
Oh!
Oh gosh.
Get your ass whooped.
Get your ass whooped.
Wombo combo, man. Fucking pussies.
I wish fucking dickhead woke streams didn't blur out the shit.
Hey, they're trying to hide people's fucking identities and shit. Like, Poor 7-Eleven, they deserved it. Oh man, they turned it up though. They they was happy as fuck. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Yeah, the cops showing up. Here come the cops to protect the white people. You can't attack white people. That's not allowed.
Pussy alarms going off. They got those proximity alarms out.
White people under attack. Cops show up instantly. You know how it be. You know they waiting around the corner.
But everything finna be blurred out on woke streams if the shit keep going. Yeah, shit, Springfield.
No, what's he doing? Is he shitting on people?
Sorta, kind of. It was like, go back in your. Yeah, he was like, go. The cops like, go back to your apartment. He was like, fuck you. Essentially.
You sick scum shit! You wouldn't last a second!
Fuck. What's that Springfield dude say? I guess they cool now.
I couldn't hear that second part. Whenever I think maybe the cop told him to quiet down, but like that's the whole point. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was saying.
They're over there. Kids back there like keep trying to apologize to you and walk away.
That's crazy. Some fucking guys that show their belly start getting attacked, and the whole police state shows up. But the whole police state start beating the shit out of protesters. Nobody shows up for them. Can't make.
They gotta show up for each other.
Why does the medic dude look like a fucking army dude?
I don't know.
Like, why does it look like if he had an assault rifle, he'd be ready to fucking murder 100 people with fucking 120 bullets?
That's nasty KD ratio. Bold of you to assume anyone's that fucking accurate, first of all. But I guess, you know, it's like to put them in the most armor in case, like, they're harder to hurt, I guess is the logic. It's like, no one's going down, you know, especially not you.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to showing. Look, there goes all the cops at Eric Greatwood. Why they going over to 7-Eleven? Capitalism's under attack. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
He was running in Springfield fast as he can.
I'm gonna keep going through. Let me know if anything happens. I'm gonna keep going through earlier today.
That dude was really smoking.
Go that way! Go that way!
Let me see you.
Go to the violinist! Go that way!
Go to the violinist.
That way. Violinist! Go to the violinist!
Love the violinist. Oh, they got an Antifa flag in Aurora.
Terrorist organization.
Freedom organization.
You guys ain't Joe! I love you! I love you too! Killing it! Is that Olsen or Wilson? Because you just touched a violinist. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Back up.
We're trying to find some ICE agents now.
No badge! No badge! No badge! Go that way! Go to the violins! Go to the violins! That way. The violinists are playing that way! There's an Elijah McClain concert! That way! There's a violin concert! That way! The fuck? Manly.
Extremists are out deep in Aurora today. The amount of people I've heard talk about serve and protect us, it's insane. They don't. Oh, they gonna need some new talking.
Like, no, they want to oppress and dominate. You're not serve and protect.
Yeah.
1813? 1813, I respect you.
Oh, I respect you. Can't play no music, no copyright shit.
I know you don't support that, come on. Why aren't you? We're ready. We are now required to be out here every night.
Yeah. To protect the Nazis. On the Cheeto cam. Bottles breaking left or right. There's one of those X hoodies right there in Springfield.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess they do look dope.
Yeet. I was gonna say if it just had an accent, didn't have Black Lives Matter, I'd be like, I don't know, I kind of want that.
What are all these bottles out here breaking? What the fuck is going on?
It's a city of bottles.
It's like, just seriously, just ting, 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 ting,
They're
ting.
angry.
What the fuck is happening?
They're tired of being depressed, so they gotta attack something.
Fucking bull in the China shop over in Portland. Just breaking everything.
Every single one of you that got your name card are a fucking coward.
Oh yeah, call them cowards. Call them cowards.
Oh,
Colin Coward?
No, not Colin Coward.
Same
Call
thing.
them coward.
This shit is crazy. Yeah, the Gestapo was out in full force heavy today across many cities. What is that guy got, an assault rifle in Aurora? Hang on. This dude's got his phone strapped to his fucking chest. What's that strapped to his chest? See right there, this guy's got an absolute assault rifle in Aurora, Colorado. Remember, that's the place, remember, where the guy went in, murdered people watching the movie. But the cops show up to peaceful protesters with legit assault rifles. Like, you want to know the problem with America? That is, motherfuckers can feel freely just walk in and shoot people watching a movie, but the cops show up to to protests with fucking live ammunition. Like, that's the problem with America. That is, like, all these motherfuckers. By the way, all these motherfuckers bitching about gun violence and shit. We live in the gun capital of the world, and right wingers are bitching about guns and shit. Like. I'm like, what? You wanted this.
I think there's a couple countries that have more guns than
they
us.
didn't want this. What
Y'all
they wanted
advocate
was
for
only
more
them
guns.
to have the
Yeah.
guns. They only want only the white people to have guns. No one else.
This shit is crazy. It's the most backward reality. Bizarro reality. Whipping in an oldie right there. Got half the officers looking like they smoke and shit, like for Rainbow, like, oh, I need a mask.
What's in the canister? Canister tear gas. I mean, that's all smoke has. It's just some orange yellow tear gas, you know?
True.
Be tear gassing, motherfuckers.
Dang, Aurora had a big ass fucking crowd show up today. Damn.
Get fucked to froze on me.
Yeah, Woke Streams just got shut down.
Did
They
it?
hit him with the bot.
It's just loaded.
Nah, it was running. Like, the chat's still rolling, but the
Oh.
fucking shit is just.
Is it
Fuck.
back? Nope.
I think, yeah, everyone's spamming F's in the chat.
It might have crashed or the CIA got involved. Who really knows?
And the CIA got him. Oh, I hear shit, but I see nothing.
What are these things in the gas mask at the bottom of it where like the air comes in, but they're like yellow rounded tips, almost like they were breathing in like a canister? Like, is that like just a filter?
Yeah, yeah, because
Just a high level filter that can be replaced.
so when so filters are like kind of clip on things for like easy like reloads essentially. Because without those filters, the gas mask you actually can't breathe through because it's airtight. And with those filters, they depress like these two seals, and when they depress them, they also open the seals up, but you're only breathing the filtered air, and that's how that works. At least that's how the gas masks I've worn so far work.
Need to get one.
The ones I've worn, there's even a little tube, like that's in your mouth, where you can plug it up to your canteen. It's like kind of like click it in there. You can drink water that has been contaminated.
I think they're all surrounded around the violent people in Aurora. Yeah, they are. It's so cool. Meanwhile, the police showing up with their guns and shit in Aurora. Meanwhile, the protesters
You gonna
surrounded
make me want to go watch one of these Aurora shit. So,
You can watch it when I upload it. Or if you go to that on YouTube, if you go to Jake the Snake Up,
yeah.
Jacob's Snake Up, and just you can scroll through his feed, his live video, and like I'm 3 hours behind ago, still looking at shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bro, if he wanted, we getting all of the visuals, bro.
Okay.
No, don't step in the mix.
I'm on the sidewalk.
No,
I'm a
he wants you
journalist.
this way,
I have a
bro.
constitutional authority.
Everything is actually helping.
Why?
Officers, we don't want no smoke.
This guy's asking me to
more
follow
audio.
him.
Yeah, he's breaking my whole thing down right now. So
Okay.
we gotta make sure, but we gonna make sure they straight.
That's fine. I was just thinking about my water over there and how I'd like some.
It's within the edge. We did not
I'm
do
just thinking
anything wrong.
about
We're not breaking no law.
water.
Anything
I
off.
would like some. Water of it.
Yeah, and they're on our sidewalk.
No, it's coming on these. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes. Yeah, he's ready, bro. He's fucking ready, bro.
What the fuck is that? Is that a drone?
We know that. But now I'm trying to check on how he.
How you doing?
You do got a right to walk by, but you don't have the pride and you don't have the fucking man. Oh shit, he got his little extra over there.
Are you here to question?
Why you looking so nervous?
No, but he's because he's trying to be tight too.
No,
But he
she
wants to
looked
be a
nervous
cop.
as a
If you want to be the
motherfucker.
person.
They had the interim police chief Vanessa Wilson on the Aurora from the Aurora Police Department on the news at one point during this.
Not the interim police chief, not the
Yeah,
actual
guess,
police
yeah.
chief.
Must have quit or something. Look at these fucking dorks in DC walking their bicycles up and down. They fucking know.
They are the elite bike crew, man.
I told you, everybody, I called a piece of shit tonight. We're gonna go back on camera and we're gonna look at their chin strap.
Ooh.
Look at this. Sorry, son. Turn that camera on. Turn that light on his face.
These dudes are shitting on people's chin straps.
They're drinking all my water. That's what they're up to.
Bro, turn the camera on that dude's
He
face.
said they're
Look
drinking
at
all
his
my
chin
water.
strap.
These people
He's
still.
stupid as fuck. That's what I'm talking about. If the motherfuckers can't get their war gear on right, they get
He's
arrested.
clowning
Is
them
there
that they
something on
put
that
their
side you see
chin
that I'm not
straps on the
seeing?
wrong way.
I can see his
Let me turn
camera.
around.
His
Yeah,
fucking
his face
chin
is-
strap and his headgear missed.
Kendra James!
These people are trolls.
Kendra James! Kendra James!
Honestly, you need to check this.
Kendra James! Kendra James!
No name, no badge.
Kendra Kendra James! Kendra James! Kendra James! Say the people that PPP have fucking murdered. I mean, say all of their names, but fucking remind them of the fucking lives that they've swiped.
I just like how the cops like act so calm and like while they're doing their propaganda. Oh, they're giving them the water back in Louisville. They didn't steal it this time.
Oh damn, no thievery
It was-
this time.
I was retweeting the one from Tennessee when they was stealing all the water, loading it into the back of a U-Haul. They was just stealing everything the protesters had. Cause they're doing that civil asset forfeiture shit. Cops trying to stealing's okay if you're a cop, not if you're a civilian.
That's right! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons! Patrick Kimmons!
I
Patrick
think I
Kimmons!
got some type of horn. That might have been trumpet dude. Let's see, I don't know. You know, you ever hear about that trumpet dude? Bless you. Hit that trumpet.
Patrick Kimmons!
This is all that's left now.
Fucking coughed the dog. Just went ape shit.
Whoa.
Kendra James! Kendra James!
Alright,
Kendra James!
I'm almost caught up. I mean, I think I'm basically am. Alright, I'm caught up. Alright, we're at live. We're here live, broadcasting to you from parts slightly unknown. Look, this guy in Springfield, Oregon's got a Patriots hoodie on and an American flag. And she got one of
Patriots
those.
cheat, America cheats, it fits.
He talks.
Hey, it actually does. Robert Kraft's the president or the owner of the Patriots, Donald Trump, and
Yo, Robert Kraft loves him some strange, some Chinese strange.
I'm pretty sure the old Donnie Bunker boy, you know, might enjoy a good rub down every day.
A little rub and tug.
Coming out right now. I want y'all to stay together and stay tight. If they do start shooting and throw their little flags, walk, don't run. Y'all say y'all come out here and will support this movement, then y'all walk, don't run. Once you run, you're showing that you are a coward. Yes, nobody want to be hurt and nobody want to be arrested. But stay together and stay tight. Stay together! Stay tight! Stay tight!
Got the Cheeto Sanchez over at that van. Look, they doing lasering up the cameras again.
It's good.
That is a big ass crowd in Portland on the Teebs cam. On the right one with the audio.
Yeah.
That is a big crowd. Still.
Yeah. Get that chanting going. They outside that precinct. I mean, you think Portland develops their own chop type deal?
You saw they ripped down their barricades when they tried, so I don't think they can.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you know, try again. I mean, they got them holed up in their bunker. Food stores gonna run low. They gonna come out turning into cannibals. You know.
So currently, San Diego has something happen. Has a protest going. Portland's got the one we've all been watching. Springfield has one going on, and I think that's it. Well, you know, Seattle. Let's go find a Seattle one real quick.
Seattle always about that action.
I'll come back to Gooey later. Gooey.
Sean Goo.
Let's see. Let's go to CCTV user. See if he's got it. He has... Nope. Oh, he has one Seattle cam. And they're still at the precinct. So essentially, if Chop does come down, it looks like they don't really care anymore. It looks like over the past week and a half, they've really distanced themselves from the concept of Chop. And they've doubled down on protesting, it seems.
Oh, I think Chop was the best protest.
Yeah, but they can't control it. As like, it seems to be a lot of the people there with like aspirations of like getting shit done. Is what it seems to there's a spider in Springfield. Like, cause it just seems like it's gonna get taken down sooner or later. I don't know. It's just what it seems like. But they're gonna, I guess they'll try to stop it. Look, Black Lives Matter and then the Nazi symbol. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
I think the cops recognize the Nazi symbol at least and like, yeah, Nazis, yeah. I can't get over the fact that dude lifted up his shirt, flashed his stomach. I can't believe that happened. White people are fucking weird. Motherfucker shot, flashed his stomach. What a cornball. Out of all the taunts in the world, is flashing your stomach a good taunt? There's Batman in Portland.
I don't know. I think it's just like I'm not entirely sure what it means.
I think he has a tattoo on the bottom of his stomach, but I couldn't tell if it's anything important though. It looked like a word, but
it's like some kids do whenever like they're like fucking with each other like on the playground.
Maybe he's like he's gay.
Sibling
like,
does.
Look at my stomach. Look at these abs.
It's like something you do in the schoolyard, like your siblings to annoy you, like, Mom, you keep showing me his stomach, and then the mom's like, dude, I don't give a fuck, but you gotta give a fuck, you know? I don't know. I'd just be tempted if a cop tried to come and hit us with propaganda. I would just tell him to fuck himself. I would just be chanting at him. Fuck. I mean, shit. That's why I'd be like, hell yeah, destroy their cop cars, man. You see those videos of dudes just like dancing and just destroying cop cars that are just parked.
Those lawyers are going to jail for like life because of it, though.
Lawyers?
That one in New York weeks ago, and they got firebombed by Molotovs, and they tracked it down who did it. And they got arrested and shit.
Shit, never been trackable.
It was like a shirt that they traced through Etsy, which they traced through LinkedIn not LinkedIn, but they traced it through another company, and they were able to track down the person by like multiple.
But why would you use a fucking shirt?
Is this a way to track people down? Like they do anything. They use tattoos and shit too.
Well, yeah, that's these dudes that I've obviously not seen the.
Why I don't do tattoos.
Whole protesters handbook where it's like, yo, cover your face, don't wear no jewelry, wear all one color, like no distinctive decals and like that.
Yeah, but that's for the but I don't know. I still stand by be as transparent as fuck. I'd go there all swagged out normally and talking shit loudly.
You know.
Make my face I don't care. I ain't gonna hide my face. Fuck that shit. I want these motherfuckers to know.
I hide my face because I'm not the tyrant. We are the tyrants.
Well, that's you get a V mask. We all show up with V masks. When the cops show up, we switch to V mode. It's so dope seeing the fucking V mask every once. I wish I saw more, but I guess they laying low too. I guess until they're needed or something. But here and there, like I said, there's that mural painted in Chop with a V mask, and there was that dude I saw earlier in Iowa had a V mask, legit had it on. So, and he had a sign. Like it was some good shit. We need some more like Star Wars shit.
Always.
Like when the cops showed up that one time to Portland, and they was playing the Empire soundtrack. But they also days before that, like a week or so, they played that music but with fart noises, with a fart machine. That was like they be so trolling. I kind of like that that Jacob Snakeope dude stream more. Like there's two San Diego cams on it,
That's some crazy shit, dude.
But
and it's got the spring. It's got the 6 Portland cams,
yeah.
2 San Diego, 1 Springfield.
Ooh, San Diego.
They both Springfield, so there's just 1 extra Portland cam that he's showing on Woke. That was sure cool though. My video's done processing. I'm about to put this fucking vid live. We going live.
Dog alert, bottom right.
So what are your thoughts?
Buzz with it's the bad guys. The bad guys got dogs.
What do you think about the Portland stripper protest? Stripper strike or whatever it was.
Stripper strike? No. This is the first time I've heard of this. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've seen. It's been a hashtag that I see, but I also saw something on it semi-recent.
I'm guessing strippers aren't going back to work.
Yeah,
or they're
because
not
I guess they're
dancing for
not.
cops.
Yeah, you gotta look into it why they're doing it all, but it's interesting.
You know, strippers probably have a lot of bad experiences with cops anyway, so it's like, yeah, fuck you guys.
Well, they hate racist USAs. It's the worst kind of USAs.
Ugh.
Shit.
Let me see if I can find some more memes. Is that video
Spicy.
uploaded yet, by the way?
Yeah, which one? The one we did.
Yeah, like, are you ready to play Rainbow? Or...
Almost.
I'm getting pretty fucking sleepy right now, and I need something to get me.
You be falling asleep all the time, bro. You gonna fall asleep in the middle of the
Probably gonna play
game.
some bow to get him
Man,
reactivated.
you supposed to be on. Yo, adrenaline should be pumping watching the police state beat the shit out of people. You shouldn't be tired during this.
Whoa, he's from the military industrial complex. He's used to people getting bombed. Pressed. So this is child's play to him. Child's play.
Alright, I tweeted out that vid.
I'm down for some bow. I gotta go to bed soon. I got a party tomorrow.
So, the people for Jesse tweeted out on the 23rd that if Governor Ventura polls at 15%, he will qualify for the debates this fall versus Biden and Trump. I mean, it's a shot. It's a blind stat. It's a hope or shit. But I mean, Like I said, I'd vote for him without hesitation.
This fucking cat's on the fucking bed.
Are those people counter-protesting them in Springfield?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just look at him.
Remember, I know. The joke is we've said it a million times, but instead of joining them in protesting against the Patriot Act, endless wars, the screwing over, the sellout of jobs under the Nixon administration, the illegal drug war under the Reagan, all that shit, all the shit Obama did. Instead of joining them and picking any of those issues to join them with, they'd rather go against them. Like, just lazy Americans. They'd rather keep the system the exact way it is than improve upon it in all ways.
Yeah.
You have two options: either improve it or keep it the same. And they're like, "I'll keep it the same. I enjoy every aspect of it." I remember this. Every person against these protests is completely for the status quo. Man, Conti is 1,000,000,000% right. Like, anybody with half a brain should be able to fucking understand this shit. But these people don't have half a brains. These people protesting, they have half a brain somehow. These people anti their protest, less brains. They'd rather wave their American flag and pretend they're Drew Brees.
Let's wave their American flag and pretend they're actually American.
True. They fake ass right wingers, man. It should be silly. Got green megaphones there. Cheap. What are you proud of? I love how they be like, I'm a proud American. Like, what are you proud of? Like, America sucks at like everything.
Well,
I
we
mean,
don't
we're
suck
cor-
at everything.
We suck at everything.
I mean, we got
We're
the number one
amazing.
KD.
We're a bombing
Number
people.
one
Yeah,
KD.
but a real nation's goal would be peace, so we're bad at peace because of how good we are at bombing
Great
and
at
shit.
war.
We're great at war.
Great
though.
at war.
Gotta be great at something. So we said war.
Doggo.
it is.
San Diego, George Rojas.
I would actually like to know what these guys are saying up in Springfield.
You switch to the Jacob Snake of Cam, he's got the audio on that.
Jacob.
He's tweaking out. He's like, I got a little flag. It's the size of my small dick energy.
Smallest bottom energy.
I like how this dude look like he's Amish and shit.
You lose. You get nothing. Nicer.
People, weirdos.
You knew. You drink fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling.
The dude with the mic trolling. Somebody trolling. There's the cops getting involved. Got to defend the fucking KKK. Got to defend them. These are our
These
brothers.
guys-
I was at the KKK
Yeah.
rally with these guys. You leave them alone.
Yeah.
You see the Gestapo intervening.
These guys are peacefully protesting.
These people are peacefully talking about issues. Got to intervene. Don't want them to get brainwashed. They're like, I know. We'll see you guys at the meeting tomorrow. We'll burn some more crosses. Fuck Jesus. Yeah. Greened out. Yeah, America, anti-freedom. That guy. The cop's like, hey man, the KKK means down the road, man. The short dude's like, hey man, but I know, but it ain't the same without you.
That's freedom of speech. The KKK is using their freedom of speech.
They're like, we can't start the meeting without half of your boys in blue. And the cop's like, I know, we're sorry about that. We can't come out tonight. We gotta.
It is literally just fucking like so obvious, like whose side they're really on,
Yeah.
I mean, you see dudes getting sawed down. What are the cops do? They come defend the dudes getting sawed down. They defend the wrong guys because it makes the cops feel nice on the inside.
It's just weird seeing all these people waving around flags and shit and wearing.
Yeah. But
Public.
ignorant people who are waving a flag that they don't know what it actually stands for.
Yep. A bunch of Drew Breeses out here.
Mhm.
They said the flag might be the wrong side up.
Like how he's wearing a Patriots hoodie, but he's against, like a good chunk of
America.
the players that play.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like if he made any of the players, it's like I only like them if they on the field and they just shut up and run.
I bet he was the type of dude who would be like pissed off at Randy Moss every moment except for when they were playing a game. Josh Gordon, the convict.
The convict.
He fucked up that cop car in San Diego slightly.
Takes fucking tires off of it.
The cops, they trying to get the cops' attention. The cops only care about the white people, white voices only. White landowner voices only. Sorry.
Loyalist voices only.
Oh man, you can't say that about. Springfield beat tense every time, man. The right wingers love coming out.
They don't like being wrong.
Start making our way back around, guys. Thank you. Start making our way back around, guys.
The cops truly did go over there and just protect him.
Yeah, it's check the racist guys. Just
They
all
really
did.
just
Check the racist
did.
guys.
Look, they're doing it. Like, this is literally the inverse imagery of the end of.
They picked their protest to support. You know,
I don't know if you
they
remember.
picked the counter protest to protect.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the images, but I always remember. Like, do you remember when the images in
Yeah,
segregation
and
ended?
they had
in
to escort black
yeah,
people to their schools.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's what
reversed.
this looks
Most
like
definitely.
exactly. It
Yeah.
looks like the inverse version of that. That's what I'm seeing, because that image has always fucked with me. I'm seeing all those psycho white people shitting on black kids trying to just go to school, and like that's all I'm seeing here is like people just trying to fight for their rights to survival, and then the cops are like, no, we're gonna help the oppressors out here.
Yeah.
Like American history just went all the way around. Complete circle. Complete 180. Maybe not circle. 180. I tell you, I would love to go to one of these and just hold up one of the books. Whether it be
They don't
1984.
read. They can't read, Aaron. They can't read.
Whether it be 1984 or the Madison book, one of them. Or maybe Thomas Jefferson's book, one of them. Dude, Teebs Gaming over here got like a collection of all the shit. Like some of the shit that's been shot at him. I think it's cool. There's people that'll go around picking up the shit that shot at him and shit and documenting it. Robert Evans retweets some of it and shit too. San Diego is wearing masks on their
Why is
cops.
this dude's carrying American flags around in Springfield? Oh, weird.
You hear them plugging woke right now?
I don't watch them, man. Yo, Raz posted one. It said, "Imagine having sex with your girl," and you say, "Quote, you like this D?" And quote, she says, "I like all D's." That's how you fucking all lives matter assholes.
Whoa,
That's so
that's
fucking
hilarious.
funny. You troll, Raz. You troll, bro.
I mean, I love it. Just use their own logic against them and like you watch them get offended by it. I bet your wife don't like your dick. She like, oh, your dick ain't special. It ain't different in no type of way.
They troll that.
'Cause I don't care what dick fucks me. You know, you're just the dick of the day.
I don't know. I'm waiting for. They should start selling T-shirts. This is KKK Lives Matter. I'm just waiting for the cops are gonna start chanting it or something.
I mean, you know what's gonna happen because remember when people protest like saying Black Lives Matter, you know they want to take away their freedom of speech. But remember the same dudes who are against these protests and everything are the same dudes that whenever the KKK is trying to hold a rally and everybody's up in arms about it, they're the ones saying, oh, it's their freedom of speech. That's their First Amendment. Like, they can do that. You know, we can't take away people's First Amendment because then it's just not American. I was like, we get it, bruh. Like, you want to go have beers with your clan fucking fags.
Out in the open.
Yeah, out in the open. Like, we get it. You want to be proud to be a racist. Like, understood, my guy.
What's the point of dressing like a wizard if you can't do it out in public?
He wants to cosplay.
Live action LARPing.
I'm gonna walk around in these fucking spiky ass fucking white robes and not feel like a fucking dumbass.
I tell you what though, I bet that X on some of those hoodies is probably the most terrifying things those white people see. I tell you that much.
Oh, damn. Crazy.
Tell you that much.
Try to follow Raz on Twitter.
You can go see him getting absolutely hated on by fucking trolls.
I mean, remember the first time I heard Raz outside of us was one of my coworkers calling him a warlord.
Oh, damn.
Alright, recap? You guys want to recap what happened? The three people
Is it
that walked
ironic they
away
call
from
Raz a
the
warlord? And we have the military-industrial complex, an embodiment
Yeah, when generals are actual literal warlords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and warmongers and torturers and slaughterers of innocent people and just committing
Nigga,
war on
torture
places we haven't
doesn't
declared
work.
war on, which is
There's no
illegal.
point.
You know.
shake or something.
Well, they protected those KKK members, so now the cops got to return back with their other KKK member. I guess that was the KKK division, I guess. Okay, weirdos. They're shaming them.
Yeah.
Oh, no KKK, they love KKK and racist USAs. They should do the cops and Klan go hand in hand chant. I like that. It's just dude recording, taking pictures and shit right behind the cops.
Mm.
Semen splatter all over the ground on Teeb's gaming cam. Just make it cheers. There's some more. Look, here it is. It is, dude, were they shooting paint or something?
Mm. I might as well use the restroom again.
Damn. Good luck. Flyers. Well, this guy's about to play The Last of Us. He took off his backpack and he's gonna craft something. So he put it back. They hate racists.
Dude is losing his voice out there chanting, man.
There was in Seattle, this one chick was about to give a speech at the precinct, and she couldn't because her voice was gone.
Oh my god.
That's why we need a reinforcement of shit talkers. I'm telling you. I'm on standby.
Man, those dudes in DC talk some of the best shit I seen in a while.
Yo, that was. I gotta find that vid. That's gonna be the highlight of Protest 20. There's a gap. Fill the gap. Fill the gap. There's a gap right there. What are you doing? Oh, man. That shit was the best. It's trolling the fuck out of him.
Let me go take a shit, probably get some water or more alcohol,
All right,
whichever one
probably
strikes
unless
me
shit
first.
changes, I'm gonna upload this and then get on Xbox.
This is in Springfield, truck.
All right,
Right, down, right next to
I'll
the
be
police
back.
department.
Alright, that's it for this part of the vid. Thanks for watching. You know, we do the shit that does the shit. You know, you can be the shit, you can take a shit, you can smell the shit. At the end of the day, it's still shit. Never forget that shit.
Are we on Moke?
We got the chain smoker going, who holds a cigarette like that? What's he doing? What is that? Anyways, that's about it. You just get a lot of semen splatter everywhere. Woke.net 2.0. We're not talking 1.0. We're talking 2.0. Okay, you wouldn't understand. That shit for cheating. They're taking on the flag, I guess. Yo, flag that bitch upside down.
They ran in one of them was Mason Depot, and so they ran into 7-Eleven to get sanctuary, and then people just came in and just started pounding on them in 7-Eleven. Cops had to come.
Upside down. Oh, they burning it. Wow, it's upside down though. The key point is that it's upside down. They're not built to burn. Yeah, it's very
Cover your faces!
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking flamethrowing, I think. Burn that shit. Burn that shit. Burn that shit. Burn they bullshit. What's this dude doing? He's throwing. I wonder what everybody's doing. There it goes. A lot of the chain smokers are in the crowd, I guess. They all got lighters. They got fucking pyro, motherfucker. He's got rubbing alcohol. He's squirting on it. Yeah. Portland knows how to make a fire.
This is the most American thing you can do. This is your First Amendment. This is what it's about. No fascist USA. No cops. No KKK. 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 No fascist USA. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. Wait, where? No KKK, no fascist USA. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. This is the most American thing you can ever do. Welcome to the revolution.
Yay!
Welcome to the revolution. This is how it starts.
I really hope so.
It kind of feels good because
First plug in the building. I can't wait for July 4th. If I had a blunt, I'd like it. Fuck that flag! 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 That's great. That's love. ACAB!